don't have much time, but I wanted to come and talk to y'all for a little bit. And I want to briefly run through problems. Why do we have problems? What's the purpose? Okay, let's talk about it real quick. Hello to those of you who are here for the first time, to the new subscribers who are jumping on board, who are here to be ignited. Thank you for being here. Obviously, I'm saying something that is igniting your life, giving you some type of enlightenment, encouragement, and I'm just happy you're here. So let's move on. Very quickly. One, problems come into your life to shed light on what you need to pay attention to. All right? So if you are having a problem with your body, pay attention to that. It may be your dietary habits that need to be modified. It may be your sleeping schedule that need to be modified. You may need to step it up in the area of exercising. You may need to go to the doctor and get a checkup. Okay? So whenever something is going on with your body, you need to pay attention to that. That's just one example. So right now, think about an issue that you're having. All right? Especially if it's something that keeps happening. You need to pay attention to that. It's something that life or God is trying to teach you. Something that you need to be shown. Because obviously you've missed it and you're not paying attention. We go through cycles. We go through cycles when we don't learn the lesson. All right? So if you keep coming up to the same old problem, you need to pay attention to it and figure out what is the solution and go ahead and execute that solution. Let's move into 2. Problems come into your life to show you who you are. I know you don't want to hear it. We may not want to hear it, but sometimes we can be the problem. The cycle keeps coming around again and again because perhaps you are the problem. The first thing that some people do when the same problem keeps coming around is this. You did it. He did it. Because of how I was raised, because of racism, because I didn't go to college, because of how my dad treated me, because of who raised me, because we didn't have any money, because my parents didn't give me enough attention, because my spouse won't listen to me. Oh, because of my background. Because I'm so arrogant, conceited, and I know it all. Because I'm on my high horse. Okay, nobody don't want to listen to me. That's why everybody going through what they're going through. You could be the problem. And life is trying to let you know. And you need to get that lesson before life take it to the next level and have to humble you. In this life, we have to remember that we are forever students. If you think about yourself just 10 years ago, and I'm hoping I'm speaking to people who have evolved, people who grow, who believe in growth and learning. 10 years ago, some of the beliefs you had, you no longer subscribe to that because you found that those practices weren't helping your life move forward. Those things that you were participating in, it wasn't helping your family, it wasn't helping your body, it wasn't helping your mind, and it definitely wasn't growing your spirit and causing you to shine brighter in this world. So sometimes life is showing us who we are in these problems. You may need to work on your attitude, especially if the same old problems are causing you to go from zero, excuse me y'all, it feels like something is biting me, from 0 to 100 in seconds. You're still blaming everybody else, never taking accountability. Isn't it something that it seems like those who talk about accountability the most have none themselves? Let me just speak for the people who I hear talking about it. Accountability, accountability. But they don't take any for themselves. They're always right. You can't teach them anything. They have made it. They have surpassed everybody and they're on a high horse and can't be taught anything. It's just crazy. If you're always right, if no flaw or fault can ever be found in you, don't you need to be up there with the angels? That's what you need to be. Like, you need to be up there with perfection. You don't even need to be on earth. You don't need to be here. That violates our earthly experience. Here on earth, we're supposed to be learning. We're supposed to be experiencing various things. And if you have made it, why are you still here? Because if you've made it and you know it all, it means you've passed all tests, right? Weird to me. But anyway, life can be showing you changes that you need to make. Life can be telling you you need to work on your attitude. You need to go ahead and go get counseling. You need to work on conflict resolution. Every time somebody brings something to you, you get mad. You don't know how to sit and have an adult conversation. You feel like you're being attacked or challenged. You don't know how to sit and be calm and converse with people unless it's all about you being praised and validated. It doesn't work like that. The problem can be trying to show you that. Number 3. So problems come into your life to push you to the next level. What is it in your life that's pushing you? Is it your kid? Is it your spouse, an aging parent? Is it the fact that the struggle your ammunition to keep going? The struggle of not having enough, always coming up financially short, being pushed aside, not being considered. Those are also reasons that serves as a problem that will help push you to the next level. Because if we're always comfortable, and everything is as it should be, everything is perfect, we won't continue to rise. You see, some people never realize their true potential because they don't have anything pushing them. All right? Whenever you have to press and push for something in life, it's because you have opposition. So if you never have opposition, what's your motivation for pushing? Watching your parents struggle could be your push. Okay, you can still have that in your mind, how you come from a single mother and how you saw her work, and that was your push. You know, that was your push to do your best to never end up in a position like that. You know what? Since I just mentioned single moms, let me give you a little side note real quick since I'm on this. You may have saw your mom struggle being a single mom, but don't let it make you bitter. Don't let it make you resentful, because there are so many cases. Women get judged and stereotyped for walking around in society and they have kids walking behind them. People prejudge them and think, oh, she must be loose. She must not be smart, because after the first baby, why didn't she stop? But you never know what a woman may have went through with. You may see a woman with 2 kids and no ring on her finger, no man. But how do you know that woman haven't been married twice and had a child from each of those marriages? Both of the men could be deceased. You just never know. So be careful with your thought process on that. And, oh, I never want to be a single mom. I never want to be how my mom was. I never want to struggle like she did. Pump your brakes. Take it easy. Because let me tell you this. Just because you get married, you can still become a single mom. You can be a married single mom and lead a life that's no different from a woman who has no man in the home, a woman who has no man that's financially supporting her or supporting her in any other way. Life can go either way. So be careful with the stereotypes and the judgments. I've seen a lot and I have been through a lot. Just because you are married, let me say it again, it does not mean that you will not become a single mom. You'll be out here just like single moms, going down there trying to get governmental assistance. You'll find yourself having to call family and friends to help you. Find yourself having to move in with friends and family. Find yourself without a ride, without resources, because the man who promised to be there for you, the man who swore before God and all the family, if you went to the courthouse in front of the people the person who conducted that wedding, if you went to Las Vegas and Elvis impersonator married you, told that lie in front of Elvis that he was going to honor you and protect you and value you, but because of the changes of life, reneged, and now many women find themselves a single mother, although they are married, separated, or divorced. So let your mom off the hook. Stop judging single moms because you see them as a problem. The problem is they need to stop laying around. The problem is they need to be smarter. When you don't hear a lot of men taking the heat for that. What about the man? What about the lies he told her? What about that problem? That problem seems to be pushed under the rug. So, what are the problems coming in your life for? Problems are coming to show us something, to teach us something, to reveal who we are, and hopefully help us evolve. Problems come to distract us, to keep you from fulfilling your God-given purpose, to waste your time, because that's what distractions do. Waste your time, wear you out. So by the time you think about that goal again, it's long gone. You no longer have the strength or energy to do it. So you end up never becoming who you were supposed to be. And lastly, what did I say? Problems come to push you. Push you. You didn't just come to earth just to remain the same. Life has more for you. And if you're here on Ignited, and certainly if you have made it to this part of the video, there is so much that you have to give to life. There are people waiting on you to show up in your greatness. There are people waiting to hear you because there's something about your sound, your voice, your testimony, your experience that are going to free the next person. So it's time for you to step it up. Instead of running from that problem, face it and figure out, why is it here and what am I going to do about it? May this video ignite you in some way, shape, or form. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.